Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We're back in another episode of Skyrim No Fast Travel Challenge. I know it's been 2 months. I don't know, it's been a while. You know, I've just had to really kind of, figure out whether I want to keep doing this and stuff like that. And I really love playing Skyrim, obviously, don't get me wrong. But there were other videos I wanted to make, and, there was a different direction I wanted to take the channel in, but, we can still go in that direction and also play some games. So I think we're going to keep this rolling, because why not? It's Skyrim. We all love it. I love it. So let's get gaming. So we're starting here. Not sure why the dragon bones aren't spawning in. They usually do, or they have. And there's Lydia. They have before. But if you remember, it's been a while, but if you remember the last episode, we came here, we got a new dragon word, which is awesome. Now, the question is, what do we do now? We got collect bounty from Nenya. So, Nenya business. Anyway. And so we just go back to Falkreath. Which is probably easier said than done, to be honest. Just because I remember trying to get here. Pain in the ass. I don't know why that music is playing, but it's kind of creepy. Alright, so I guess we'd have to go through a cave. The Bone Chill Passage. That's not how I got down there. I mean, that's for sure. That's not how I got down there. I remember I jumped down the side of the cliff to get there. But apparently there have been things going on in this cave that questionable. Reading this. Now, I wanted to record this the other night. However, I had to technically reinstall all the mods. But it wasn't really that big a deal, because the application allows me to reinstall them without actually having to, go through the full reinstall. It just, does it in one little swift motion. What'd you see? What'd you see? Why do you have that? Is that what I gave to you? Oh, it must be. I'm the only one who could have given it to her. So, as you can see, I'm using a controller this time. Just because I'm so done sitting in my computer chair. I'm done. For right now. For today. I may sit in it again, but who knows. I'm just done sitting in it right now. It hurts. So I'm on my couch. Okay. Is there a road that we could follow instead of jumping down? Because I know how the followers act in this game. I have missed making these videos. I really have. But recently I have not been putting up a lot of content on the channel, and that concerns me because, I've been streaming a lot, which is fine, but what's going on with this guy? You're not going to run up to me and give me something, are you? Hey, what's going on? What are you doing?
You there, please. You have to help me.
What's the matter?
I was attacked by a vampire. Do you have a potion or something that can cure this before I turn?
Oh, crap. Sure.
Oh, thank the gods. Here, take this with my thanks.
Money? 100 gold? Alright, cool. But wait. You didn't want to elaborate on that?
I've been hunting and fishing in these parts for years.
I guess not. Okay. Have fun with that. Maybe you'll get bit again and go looking for help again. And we've got a bear. Son of a... Okay, bear. Bad bear. Bad bear. Whoop, wrong button. Alright, Lydia. Okay. So I got bear claws. Give me back my arrows. Thank you. What's this? We probably should do the main mission, though, to be honest. I guess I already searched this. I don't know. Oh, I thought she had an arrow in her head. I'm like, I didn't shoot you, did I? But I've just been watching a bunch of videos, you know, even today on Skyrim. Some are like top 10 videos and stuff like that, but just reminded me that I love this game. And of course, you know, watching MXR play Skyrim and Fallout, mostly just Skyrim though, like the mods and whatnot. Okay, apparently just walking down the road, these guys are just like, well, there they are. They were attacking a wolf, and we just happened to be a part of it, I guess. How did I miss that? It's because I moved. It's because I moved. Okay, so we do have Sky UI, because I finally figured out what I needed to do. Probably, I think I had it in the last episode. But we do finally have Sky UI installed, and it works, sort of. I mean, it works to the way it can, if that makes any sense. Like, if I was to go in here, I don't think I can use the search function, but I could be wrong. I don't remember which version I installed, actually. I believe, yeah, this is the, yeah. Yeah, no, this is the one of the latest version, obviously, with SKSE 64. So, never mind. It works. I'm not sure exactly what functionalities don't work. Oh, I know which ones don't work. If I was to, like, say, if I was playing with keyboard and mouse and I mapped certain weapon setups to... Are you absolutely serious, Lydia? You're dead serious on that stupidity right now? Really? Anyway, so if you wanted to like map certain weapons or spells to a key, like what, you know, the number keys, like you would with you know, Fallout or any kind of like RPG, really, it doesn't work. It doesn't work very well, but it doesn't work at all, actually. Lets you put it on there, but it doesn't do anything. So that unfortunately does not work. Calm down. You do that to everybody that passes you? Huh? Give me a break. I'll own you guys. And so you see the numbers there, 1, 2, 3, 1 through 8 there. You could put stuff in those, but it doesn't work for whatever reason. I don't know why. I think they do that to everybody that passes them. Like, dude, calm down. All right, not everybody's out to just ruin your day. Okay? Besides, I'm the Dovahkiin. You better show some respect, son. It's gonna sound weird, but I will ice you with my fire breath. It's an old way of saying they'd kill somebody. I will ice you. Ah, this game runs so much smoother. I love it. I have this new bow now. It's pretty awesome. And again, just to let you guys know that these videos are 2 hours in length. So if it's not your thing, I understand. It's a long time to be sitting watching a video, but I feel as though anything less than that, it's just not enough time to do much. So, let's see. There we go.
Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here is your reward.
Okay.
May wisdom forever light your path.
All right. So that was one. I just need. I assist people of Falkreath. I don't know what that means though. Like, do I just go around talking to people and see who has something for me to do? I bet you that's what that is. The barracks. Maybe the inn has something. Grave concoctions. Is this the inn? I think this is the inn. Nope, that's the blacksmith. This is the inn. Dead Man's Drink. It just reminds me of Sea of Thieves. That actually just got released.
You want a drink?
Wow, she came running up to me like she was really eager.
Depends. Are you thirsty? Hungry? Both?
Not necessarily for food. Okay. Can I talk to this guy? Hey.
Unless you intend to bury someone, this isn't the place you're looking for.
These are not the droids you're looking for.
Known for its graveyard, traveler. We've buried more dead than you can imagine. I just finished
maybe.
giving my old war companion burial.
I've probably like killed more than you've buried.
Old hardhead hated the idea of being lost cold in the ground.
Also, sorry, I didn't. For some reason, the subtitles aren't on, even though I thought I turned them on.
Priest of Arcade. He'll know the right blessings to make for Barrett's soul. Thank you. All right.
Okay, so that I think will count towards helping the people of Falkreath. Yeah, I don't know why these aren't on. What the hell is this thing doing to me? HUD opacity, that's not right either. All this stuff was reset. Let's bring down the depth of... you know, it's fine. I don't mind depth of field. I like the cinematic look of it. Difficulty is on normal. Okay, so it's depth. Okay, good. Look sensitivity, just going to leave that there. I think I already tried, and I'm pretty sure that that does not affect controller. Pretty sure. Days as a werewolf, 35. Not very long.
And so then came clashing and slashing of steel as the brave lass Matilda charged in full of sea.
Okay, I don't want to sit there and listen to that guy. All right, so where are we going? Just over there. We're just burying some ashes, I guess. Oh, just trudging through somebody's farmland. It's all right. Do a quick save. Open the Hall of the Dead. Ah, finally some music. Hello, sir.
Kust is responsible for the cemetery here in Falkreath. I take care of the shrine. Ah, Barrett's ashes. He was a good man. Not many warriors grow to a fine old age.
I guess not.
Thank you for bringing this
I'm
to
one
me.
of a few.
I'll make sure he gets his rights. Here, for your trouble.
Wow. Okay, 500 gold just to bring a priest some ashes?
Don't waste it.
What? Wow, people of Falkreath, they really pay well. For all their little quips and quirks. I think I am going to start reading off my lines. I don't know why I don't. I want to. Give my guy some character. Instead of just being a silent, strong type. I've always been the silent, strong type. Anyway, Dead Man's Drink reminds me of that just the name just reminds me of See if these just was released.
But yes.
Okay, he's got
Make
nothing.
it quick. I'm the steward here. I serve under Jarl. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits. Here, take a look at this decree for details.
Okay, well that's... is that gonna count towards,
Falkreath's warriors always return, one way or another.
There aren't many red guards in Skyrim. What brought you... No, this is just a regular...
All right,
regular
Wisdom,
thing.
forever light your path.
Lod.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Dengeir first and the Empire second.
Sounds like loyalty is important to you.
I was Dengeir's personal guard for years. I risked my hide more than once to protect him. Why would I do that? For money? Because I swore an oath? No. It was because he was a good man and a true friend. A true Nord places loyalty and honor above all else.
I like this guy. You know that dog on the road you asked me to get?
Yeah.
He ended up being a lot more trouble than he was worth.
Anyway, it's done. Time to move on. Much obliged. Here. It's not much, but take it anyway.
Okay, apparently I did a quest that I don't even remember. Yeah, that's definitely not much. That was okay. I seriously don't remember. I mean, I don't even know now. I don't know what episode that was in.
What do you need?
Daryl. It's like there's not even a person there.
What do you need?
You're Daryl. Who's this guy? I can't talk. I'm gonna sit on the bench. Damn it. So he is there, but I can't talk to him. Okay, fine. Whatever.
You're not as dumb as you look.
Okay, apparently those guys just don't exist. Oh. Or,
Yeah.
never mind.
Yes?
No, that's okay.
Song in your heart to ward off the blue.
Try not to judge Falkreath too
Once was
harshly,
a
visitor.
hero named
The
Ragnar.
war has been hard on
Might
us.
run from old Rorik's stead.
Cussed.
Strangers like you bring war.
Okay, I don't bring war. God, what is wrong with these people?
I can't believe we let provincials like you wander Skyrim.
Sorry?
When he met the shield maiden Matilda.
Okay, everybody's kind of a douche.
Oh, you talk and you lie and you drink all our mead.
Hello.
The dead man's
It's
drink.
high time that you lie down and bleed.
Been talk of a little boy in Windhelm, name of Aventus Aretino. Get this. He's been trying to
Oh, I already know
contact
that.
the
I
Dark
don't want to be
Brotherhood.
part of the Dark Brotherhood.
Folks have gone missing the past few weeks. Word now's that our hunters are gone too.
Are they?
Say, if you're traveling, could you keep an eye out for them? Valder and his men, I think they were after Bear up north.
Okay.
People say there's someone in Riften that can change your face.
Yeah.
Make you look completely different. Do you believe that?
I mean, you know, is it really so hard to believe? Magic
Juicy
exists.
gossip in town? Be sure to share it with me.
Alright, so I assumed that I'd get a bunch of quests from just the inn because, you know, people come here. But
The killer of kings. On the day of your death, we will drink and we'll sing. We're the children of Skyrim, and we fight all our lives.
I mean, he can carry a tune, that's for sure. It's not the best singer, though.
Lone travelers can find these woods a little treacherous.
What the freaking hell is wrong? Are you a vampire? Is anybody else seeing this? You're a vampire.
We've been looking for someone to join us in a hunt.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I
Oh my god, nobody else knows this. He's a vampire. You guys aren't... He's gonna kill you all.
named Ragnar the Red.
And I'm not gonna be here to save you. That man is going to kill all of you. Oh man, it's so peaceful in Skyrim. Look at that moon. Alright, so I guess I'll just have to kill the bandit leader. Where do we go then? All the way up there to the mine which I already cleared. Uh-huh. Okay. This way, right? Yep. Then we take a right. Screw it. It's money. Might as well do it, right? Pretty sure there's no auto run for controller. I think that's only for keyboard. Okay, I'll admit, bit on the creepy side, you know. It's foggy at night. Weird things tend to happen. You know, Jason Voorhees pops out of nowhere and vampires will show their faces. That guy was a vampire. You know he was. Nobody has eyes like that. I saw his teeth. They were to a fine point. But they won't believe me until they're all dead. And then maybe then they'll believe me. But whatever. Their fate is sealed. So I am now using the program everybody uses to record their voiceovers, Audacity. I have Adobe Audition. I couldn't be bothered to go through the process of installing it. And I mean, we're talking like Adobe Audition CS6. Like, I have a copy. I'm not going to say what kind of copy it is. I just have a copy. And to go through the process is not super difficult, but since it's all on my other computer, I'm pretty sure I did not copy the folder over to this one. It's just a pain. So I was like, I'm going to try Audacity. Pretty straightforward and simple. I literally started it up, looked around, looked at everything. I was like, oh, well, there's all this stuff and this stuff here. There's the... I immediately found where the frequency or the... basically the hertz of... they call it... it's the rate at which the sound is produced. So 96 kilohertz is what I'm using. And I just immediately got the hang of it, you know, just hit record and boom. It's pretty simple. I haven't gone into great detail. I don't know if it can do effects like Adobe Audition. It'd be cool if it did. But I'd have to look up some tutorials on that. I don't know if Audacity goes to that length, because if it doesn't, then I kind of do need Adobe Audition because it does have effects, and there's something I want to do that is going to involve changing my voice for, so I would need those effects. Okay, yeah, so we just go up here, no, up here, go around. See, this is really fast, you know, for the controller. I don't know why it moves it so quickly, but we go up this road here, go right here, and then down here, and up over there. But yeah, I need to find out whether Audacity has effects or not. I mean, I see the menu effect. So, it probably does. Just what effects, I don't know. I've never explored them. I've barely explored the effects in Adobe Audition, but, you know, I know what some of them do.
Greetings, brother. You look weary.
Nope.
I have something to help you. Relax.
I immediately read your crap, and no. No, sir. A lesser man would have killed you. But I am not a lesser man. I am a man of honor, respect, and dignity. You know, they say that games are, you know, these kinds of worlds you're meant to get lost in. I actually have been experiencing some withdrawal from this world. Not gonna lie. It's not like, you know, me scratching my neck withdrawal like I need it, man. No, it's more just like I've missed being here. It's just something about this world that is just awesome. Walking past that bear trap reminds me of frickin' Junkrat from Overwatch. Little bastard. But yeah, I've missed being in this world because it's a fantastic world to basically just quote unquote live in. You know, I've heard some stories of some people using this game as a way to escape some harsh realities, tragedies in their lives, and it's fantastic. I think, you know, video games are an art form, whether you like to believe it or not. They're just as good as a book or music or any other thing that people would normally have used to escape. Movies, even. I'm sure there have been tons of people who have used movies to escape reality because they're just so enthusiastic and enthralled in those worlds. How am I supposed to follow the path if it's blocked by everything? Get over the... Okay, there we go. And if, you know, and video games are just the newest medium out of all these different types of media. And I think it's great. But I can see why, you know, after being away from this for 2 months, I immediately started to understand why some people take themselves and just put themselves in their character's shoes to really escape. And it's awesome. It's just everything about this game. The world, the music, it all comes together to create this sense of imagination, wonder. And you do miss it. If you've played it, you loved it before, you end up missing it eventually. I just need to think on what I wanted to do with it. To do with the series. And I'm happy to say that we're definitely going to continue it. I think we've come this far, put so many hours into this game. I don't know why I would ever not keep doing it. Oh, you're gonna take a few hits. Just shut your face. The highwaymen are always the hardest. The outlaws, the regular bandits, those guys are pushovers. Like, literally, we just pushed this guy over. Get this guy. Give me back my arrows. So, I won't lie. I have missed playing this game. I absolutely love it. Every second I'm in here, it's amazing. So, needless to say, I missed it. I've already cleared this place out. I mean, is there like one person that I need to kill now? Since I've already cleared it out. Alright, let's mine some ore then while we're here. Why not? Have I really done much crafting in this game? It's a bit hard to do sometimes because you have so many items to grab. You know, for one thing, you have so many different materials you need to get, and it's just, you know, I'd rather find it. It was me, sucker. Ooh, he's decked out in some stuff. Dude, look at that. Almost maxed out archery, baby. 20 more levels to go. Wow, that was terrible. What weapon does this guy have? He's setting Lydia, not on fire, but, you know, he's electrifying her. How am I missing? There we go. Lydia, did you just scream? I don't pay you to scream. There we go. You know, the arrow physics in this game. Hey, achievement. Was that it? I think that was it. Ooh. Take that. That's a pretty cool one. Of course, all this stuff is cool. Where's my weight? Oh, I'm way under it. I'll take that. I take all the special stuff because, you know, heroic Imperial helmet. I don't know. Is that part of the base game? Dwarven boots of dwindling frost. So, there's one of my arrows. It's terrible shooting. Again, I still have an issue with how the arrows act in this game. They're not quite what I remember. I don't know if they changed it for the special edition, but I don't remember the arrows just dropping out of the sky like they do if you don't, like, hold the trigger long enough. If you don't draw it back all the way and hold it for a second, it just won't fly. Here, see? Watch. Hold on. If I just hit it, it just drops like a rock, you know? I pull it back there. See, that went a little bit further, but it's not like, you know, from here I should be able to shoot it straight. You see what I mean? It's like I have to hold it for a second before it can actually fly properly. I don't know, maybe it's just the type of arrows. I bet you that's what it is. It's just the type of arrow that is, it's just not a good arrow. The Forsworn arrows. I don't know. Let's check. Let's take a look. We've got the ancient Nord arrow, which I've got over 300 of those. Wow. But we are on the Forsworn arrow. It's 7 damage, so they're definitely not the best. The Elven arrows are at 16. Glass arrows are at 18, which I don't have much of those. I do have some decent arrows. I have a lot. Wow. I have 600 steel arrows. Holy crap. I'm in no shortage of arrows, that's for sure. My archery is going to be fantastic. I have heard that you can actually go past 100. Like, you can upgrade your abilities. Oops. Past, like, once you hit it, you can, like, make it legendary or something. You know, kind of like, kind of like veteran status in Call of Duty. So you hit the top level and then you turn yourself to a veteran or something. That sort of thing. But I guess you can do it with each of the abilities in this game. Or the categories, I should say. I was thinking about getting another mod. I can't remember what it's called, but it expands the skills trees. And it looks really cool, but it definitely looks like it makes it a lot more complicated, really. And I like the way the tree is right now, but I've thought about it. I have thought about it. I'm not too sure if I want it. Excuse me. Not yet, anyway. And, in case anybody is wondering about the Fallout 4 series. As you know, I lost that save game. Don't know how, don't know why. I'm still upset about it. But what I'd like to try and do is compare, or like try and replay a game as much as possible, as close as possible to the original footage. I'd like to try. I don't think I'll be able to do it, but what are we coming up against here? What is that? It's a Spriggan, of course it is. Stop, go away. Get off me. Oh, that's right. They come back. You're done. Give me back my arrows. I'll take that for sure. Yo, what's up? You got hit there? Oh. It looks like this hunter was actually Horker meat. Take those, take those. Okay, what's your story?
Nord's armor has lots of fur. This sometimes makes my eek nervous.
Duh. I'm gonna cut you up, son. Alright, back to Falkreath. I think that was it. Like, that's assisting the people of Falkreath, but then again, wait, why did I? Was it because of that? I think it's because of this one. Assist the people of the Reach. But this one's completely separate. But I got an achievement for it, so hey. Anyway, so like I was saying, with is it? I can't remember if this is my horse. Nope, just the dead horse. It's been so long since I had my horse. If you were at all wondering about the Fallout 4 series of No Fast Travel Challenge,
What's a milk drinker like you doing out here? Go home to your mother.
you want to fight about it? Yeah, that's what I thought. I want to do that one, just not at the same time as this one. You know, because it's a lot. I mean, 2 hours per episode. Having to really try and get as close to the way I had what I did before, so on and so forth. Or I can just start a new series. I would love to pick up where I left off for sure. If I could ever get as close to where I was before, that'd be awesome. I'd have to really study my videos. But I'd still like to do that. I just don't know. I mean, again, no, go away. I'm not joining you in a drink. Why are these people dead? What did you do? Yep, that's what I thought. Vampires? Yep. Got her. Yeah. That was not that was obvious, obviously. Like, of course these are vampires, or at least people who killed other people. I mean, I didn't know they were vampires until they started casting their spells, but I saw the dead bodies and I was like, well, that's just obvious. Of course they killed them. But now we know why. These guys are Vigilants of Stendar, which I'm pretty sure, or Stendar, excuse me, which I'm pretty sure they're supposed to be fighting the vampires. It's not just the Dawnstar, or I could be wrong. I don't know. The Vigilants of Stendar, I ran across somebody who explained it in the game, but I can't remember. I think they fight vampires, or at least they're against them. I don't know. I don't really know. Just killed a bunch of vampires, though. That was cool. So yeah, Fallout 4, No Fast Travel Challenge. Love to get around to it, but again, who knows how long this game is gonna, or this series is gonna take. It's really, I mean, this series probably could just go on forever, because there's not only so much to do in this game, but there's also, I mean, I haven't even touched the main storyline yet. Have I? I don't think I have, actually. I still have to go see the Greybeards, which yeah, that's the beginning of the game. So, you know, I've got like, there's this episode 38. So it's yeah, it could go on for a long time. You know, you're just doing stuff. That's really all it is. You're just doing stuff. Wait a second. Wait a second. Is that the guy? Yeah, it's you. Hey.
Lone travelers can find these woods a little treacherous.
Is that a threat? Yeah, no, I know you're a vampire. I just killed some of your brothers back there. I hope you're happy. Creepy as hell, dude. This way? Yeah. You know, there's places to visit. You know, like the fortress I'm passing by right now. You see that? You know, that's on my my compass there. Oh, that's what I've always been needing to freaking look up. If anybody's made like a mini-map mod or something. What's attacking us? The hell is going on? Oh. It's an invisible assassin. You want to show yourself so I can shoot you in the face? Gotcha. Can you? Thank you. Alright. I honestly don't know why they want me dead. I don't know how many times they're going to try, but I don't know why they want me dead. I guess that just goes without saying. In any playthrough, you're the Dovahkiin, so they're going to want to show their prowess by having you killed. But in their efforts, they are losing a lot of their people. Yeah, no, I remember way back in the initial episodes, I was saying I'm going to join the Stormcloaks this time around, you know, and whatnot. But then I just decided against it and just decided to be a loner, not be allied with anybody. Though I did do the companions thing, which, you know, I mean, I basically, I guess I'm the leader of the companions, but only because that's part of the whole thing. But I'm no longer a werewolf. Oh, that would be cool. I believe this is the Climate's Tamriel mod. But other than that, like, I don't want to be allied with the Empire or the Stormcloaks. I mean, I just don't care. But the problem is that with the main missions, the main quest line, that may not be possible for me to be by myself. I might have to actually pick a side. Because eventually, I'm going to have to go back to Whiterun, which I am Thane of, and decide whether to fight with Ulfric or fight with Balgruf. Sleeping? Not on my watch. Not on my watch.
I'm the steward here. I serve under your... Excellent. You've done us a great service. Here's your reward.
Okay. The audio for the water sounds a bit digitalized. Just a little bit. Or digitized, excuse me. Digitalized. Alright, what time is it? What is the time? How do you wait again? That. Right. It's nearly 5 a.m., so we'll do 7, 8, 10. I probably should just sleep. You know, probably would have been better. But I'm trying to get people out and about so I can figure out who the hell I need to talk to help the people of Falkreath.
Steel's good, but loyalty's better. I'm loyal to Den Gear first,
But I already know how to do this. For God's sake. If it helps me get it, then I'll do it. But I don't understand what that's all about. There, I got you, your stupid iron dagger. Here.
Men and women joined the war. Not bad, but it's a little dull. How about you sharpen it up? Just need a bit of metal.
Oh, sharpen it up. There it is. The grindstone. Select, craft, yes, okay. Can I sharpen my pickaxe, really?
Yeah, this looks good. Put time into your blades. It'll serve you well when you need it. Want to keep helping? How about you make some armor? Let's start by tanning some
Okay.
skills worth every something.
I thought I already did this back in Whiterun.
Ah, good. Let's see if you can make a hide helmet. Here's the rest of it.
Hide helmet.
Steel's good. I should hire you to be. Let's improve the fit. Take this letter to the workbench.
Uh-huh.
Only on Falkreath's worried. You have talent. Why don't you keep that dagger?
Yeah, no.
Finest
I'm just gonna
weapons and all.
sell it to you. Yeah. I'm gonna sell you this. Okay. And this stupid iron dagger, because they will be taking up space in my inventory, which I do not want.
Only inside the gates. Much of Falkreath walls, wilderness, and there's plenty of trouble.
Okay, well, that didn't count, obviously. That was, for some reason, really dumb. What if I talk to the guards? Nope. I forgot, the guards are dumb. What is the voice level at? It's not maxed out. What the hell? No. Effects should be down around there. Turn the music up too. Gotta be able to hear people, you know? Alright, well, it's 10 a.m. Where are the people? Are they all just scared to come out in the rain? Because I remember them not having that issue. But who do I talk to if I want to help the people of Falkreath? I'm pretty sure... Nope. Assist the people of the Reach. Well, okay, I just did though. Oh, shut your face, hole. Okay, then I guess I'll go back to the Reach and see if they need me or something. I don't know how to... I don't know what I need to do. I thought talking to what's-her-face, Nenya, would have... Fine, just go shove off.
What can I do for you? I'm a bard, trained at the Bard's College in Solitude. Wanderers like you should think about applying.
No, that's okay. Alright, Jarl Sid Gear.
Finally, someone useful is around.
That's your inexperience. Okay, this is a different guy.
Falkreath Cemetery reminds us.
Gear can sometimes act differently, but he does listen to him. The Jarl has put out a bounty on some bandits.
Okay,
Here, take a
well,
look at this decree for details.
don't want to do that anymore. Not right now, anyway. I'll do that some other time, but it would be nice to know who the hell I can talk to. I've assisted with the Reach in so many times. Like, I thought these were assisting the Reach. That's what these were. apparently I'm wrong. Okay, fine. Then we're just going to... I don't know what else to do for these people. Alright. Not doing that. The face sculptor in Riften. Locate Valder's hunting party. Ooh, this one could be good. Oh, we're just basically going back the same direction. I don't even see. This is why a minimap is necessary. I can't freaking tell which way I need to go. I hope somebody's made a minimap mod. That'd be great. I wouldn't have to deal with the stupid compass anymore. Or I'd have the compass as well. I mean, you know, maybe the minimap won't show where things are like the compass does, so... Let's do a quick save. I gotta see if I can map a button to a quick save. Like, what does left and right on the D-pad do? They don't do anything. So, can I do that? No. There's just wait, journal, sneak. Yeah. Controller's so limited. I mean, I most of the time prefer controller because I've played with a controller on this game for so many years. Not that I don't like keyboard and mouse. Keyboard and mouse is much easier and obviously less limited. But I like the simplicity of the controller and how natural it feels to use it. You know, even though there are some functions missing, I still like the controller. It's a lot more. It's a lot of fun to use because then I can just quickly do. Like, see, that's the thing with this game and with Fallout 4. Both, they were built with controller in mind, which is sad. I know. Okay, but that doesn't mean the keyboard and mouse are terrible. I just know that in Fallout 4, the keyboard and mouse is worse than for this game. This game, keyboard and mouse is actually top notch, but for Fallout 4, it's not great. It's actually pretty bad. In comparison. Seems to have rained for ages. I really hope that my voice comes through on this because, you know, the microphone's not right in front of my mouth. I'm trying to reduce the amount of harsh consonants going through the microphone, you know, hard T's and P's and whatnot. Anything that really pushes a lot of air into the microphone, I'm trying to reduce by having the microphone a little off to the side. But of course I'll have to boost the microphone because it's, again, not right in front of my face, and I'll have to boost it in post. But that's okay. I gotta say, man, the mods that I have installed, you know, they just make this world so much more natural feeling. I mean, look at this. This is all the trees. I guarantee you a lot of these trees are just, they're put in by the Skyrim Flora Overhaul mod. No doubt. But couple that with the Climates of Tamriel mod, and just all the mods together just make the game look so good. It's so much better.
Hello? You! Over here, please, I need help. Thank Kinnereth for you, stranger. I'd almost given up hope walking away from here.
I think I've done this before. Who are you?
Name's Paul. Hunted a Falkreath. We tracked a bear to this den. Good coin for those pelts. We had the big sow cornered when they showed up. 3 of them, out of Spriggans. Niels went down before we even knew to run. Ari died just inside. I never thought things were real. I may have lost a drop or two of blood. Truth is, I'm not going anywhere like this.
A drop or two?
It's the breathe.
I may have a potion to spare.
We just need a little to get going. Much better. Thanks, friend. I wouldn't have lasted much longer without that. But now what? I can't just walk away. Not with my friends' bodies in there being torn apart by those beasts.
I understand. Let me help you.
You'd do that for a stranger? I don't know what to say. Lead on, I suppose.
Come, Valdir. We must get your friends out of there. I suppose that'll be the voice of my character from now on. Yes. Yes, I've dealt with the Spriggan many times before. They're not going to be easy. Don't you dare heal. I guess I should take the taproot because it's an alchemy item. Why not? And we got a bear. It's called a bear. You ever seen one before? I know, it's in Skyrim. Oh. Lydia, would you like to help? Thank you. Please don't go through the floor. I need to take my stuff back. Thank you. Alright, there's one of your friends. Yeah, he's dead. He's pretty dead. By the way, I just took some stuff off him. I hope that's okay. I'm gonna need it more than he would. Found Niels.
Step lightly. Who knows if those things can hear us or not?
They probably can. I mean, I've never studied the anatomy of a Spriggan, but I'm pretty sure they might have ears. I hate it when things go invisible. I can't see them. Okay, that one came out of a tree. So that means there might be another one around here. Imagine there would be. Dwarven Shield of Magic Suppression. I'm taking these, by the way, to see if I need to disenchant them. If not, I'm just going to sell them. Money, money, money. Speaking of money, I don't even know how much I have. 20,000 gold. Okay, apparently I'm rich. I've just been saving, I guess. You know, I mean, there's not much to spend it on except maybe... Yeah. Maybe, you know, training from specific trainers. But other than that, like, I don't really have a reason to spend it. Also on housing. You know, getting houses in different places, like Falkreath.
It's done then. Justice, if you can call it that. Look, I want you to have this. I know it isn't much. But
They all say it's not much.
Ari gave me this dagger when we first started hunting together.
Oh, his lucky dagger. Well, it'll probably bring me a good penny.
The one to carry it now.
A pretty penny, excuse
I'll
me.
give them a proper burial, then head back. Come find me if you're ever in Falkreath. You'll always be welcome at my door.
Thank you, friend. Come, Lydia. We must be off. Oh, wait. There was his other friend. Yeah, she's dead, too. I will say this, though. The caves in Skyrim are very pretty. Especially the ones that are, like, covered in ice. Oh, it finally stopped raining. Jeez. It only took forever. Okay, so that's that. I'm not going to do that. Purchase a house in Markarth. Visit the College of Winterholds. Visit the museum in Dawnstar. visit the Shrine of Azura. I've had that one for a while, so I think we'll go ahead and do that. There it is. It's all the way up. Oh. That's near Winterhold. There's Dawnstar. Well, I gotta visit the Museum of Dawnstar anyway. Right? So, sure. Let's make a trip. We're already an hour in. We got 1 hour to go, and as we've already done in the past, it takes about 20 to 40... Alright. I want to say 20 minutes to a half hour to get from down here, the Glenmoral Coven, to Ysgramor's tomb, which is all the way up here. Took me about half an hour, give or take. So, this shouldn't be too long. But hey, at least we get some travel time today. I mean, there's a lot of those miscellaneous side quests that I'm not going to do. Like I said, I don't want to be a part of the Stormcloaks or the Empire. So those quests are not on my list. And it's raining again. I just realized that. What the hell, man? God, Falkreath is a gloomy place. I'm going the wrong way. Alright, awesome. Let's go back this way. So we've got a lot of side quests that are just kind of gonna sit there because I don't want to be with any faction. What's going on? What are you guys doing? It's like you're frozen in time or something. What's happening? You guys about ready to fight somebody? I've got that mod installed as well. Immersive Patrols, I think it's called. Where, you know, you could come across a couple of groups of patrols fighting each other. Like, well, I'm guessing they are about to, or they did. I don't know. But they're kind of just standing there with their swords out. I do love traveling in this game, though. It's a lot of fun. I can't wait for the Skywind project to be done. I never played Morrowind. And looking at the way it looks right now, I probably will never play Morrowind in its original state. That's why I'm really excited for Skywind. Because it'll at least look better. I know that's a bit shallow, especially since I've been playing a lot of old school games. You know, I just finished the first 2 Red Faction games. So, obviously, I don't have a problem with graphics. But when I looked at that, there were some things I just didn't like about it. And, you know, some mechanics of the game that I wouldn't care for. There's a pair of boots floating in the air, in midair. Alright, awesome. Especially after playing something like Skyrim, there's no way I could go back that far and be like, yeah, I love this game, this is great. You know, it's just, I realized playing Red Faction 1 and 2, especially Red Faction 1, that modern game mechanics exist for a reason. Because those games had to come first. And make us realize that this is really difficult. Like, Red Faction 1, for example, it had an auto-aim. Not aim assist, it had auto-aim. So your cursor, or your crosshairs, excuse me, would automatically snap to whatever enemy you were trying to shoot. The problem with that is that it's terribly inaccurate. So, damn near the end of the game, I decided to finally turn off auto-aim and play a first-person shooter with no aim assist on a controller. Now, eventually you get used to it, but boy, it is a pain in the ass just trying to get used to it. You know, you have to get your sensitivity right, and then you just have to get used to aiming with no aim assist. It's not an easy thing, but, you know, it's possible. But it reminded me, and Red Faction 2 didn't have either. It didn't have the auto aim function, and it didn't have aim assist. So it was just like, you know, you had to play it. And I don't remember that, to be honest. I don't remember that at all way back in the day. You got me, man. I don't remember that at all. I thought I must have been terrible at the game then, because I must have used the auto aim feature in Red Faction 1. I never finished the game. Oh, that was so cool. I never finished the game back in the early days. I realized I played the beginning of the game many times, but I never actually finished the game. So all of that stuff, all the stuff basically past the beginning, was brand new to me. And then, of course, realizing that the auto aim sucks. It's terrible. And then I played Red Faction 2, but the only thing I remember doing with Red Faction 2 was playing the multiplayer with my brothers. I don't recall ever finishing the campaign in that either, because I finished it yesterday, I think. Yeah, yesterday. And... or was it today? No, I think it was today. Well, it doesn't matter. I finished it, and I don't remember any of it. I don't even remember the beginning of the game. Like, it's been so long since I've played Red Faction 2 that, I mean, I've played Red Faction 1 many times, like I said, and so the beginning of the game is very obvious to me. Like, I've seen it 1,000 times, so that I remembered. That much I remembered. But Red Faction 2, didn't even remember the beginning. Had no idea what I was playing. So, but it was interesting to go back to those games, because it reminds you of what games are like now, and you start to think, you know, honestly, I'd rather play games of today. Like, because those games can't... Look at this! This is the Immersive Citizens mod, I think it's called, where they do things other than just sit there. Like, this guy would normally be sitting on his carriage, but he's sitting down on a rock reading a book. That's awesome. I love these mods. And you know, I could actually install, and I don't know if it's available for special edition. I assume it would be, but I could install the mod immersive. I don't know if it's called immersive carriage ride, but like, it doesn't. Normally, if you buy a carriage ride, it skips to the location that it's going to. But this mod would actually cut that out entirely and make you sit through the whole carriage ride, which is what I thought that the game originally did, which obviously, again, it does not. But anyway, so playing those games was awesome and frustrating at the same time, because I also realized that they were not forgiving at all. I mean, old games just are not forgiving. I played it on normal. Okay, Red Faction 1 I was playing on normal. I actually, when I played it through again on easy, one, they do have trophies for beating it on easy, normal, hard, and impossible. Which, if you play it on impossible and you get that trophy, good luck, and you are a god. But I had to play it back through on easy, because I got to a point where it was like, it was pretty close to the end, and I couldn't get past one point, because not only was my aim terrible, because I was using auto aim, and I didn't figure that out until later, but the amount of healing you get from picking up health packs is very little. The amount of armor you get is very little, and the enemies are like, they do way more damage to you than you do to them. Like, I'm sitting there shooting some guys in the chests, no less. I mean, obviously, if I aim for the head, it does more damage, but I mean, you think you're using something called a precision rifle, and it's pretty high powered. You're just sitting there, you're pumping bullets into their chest, and they're just standing there shooting you. Like they're laughing at you or something. And I got so frustrated with that. I'm like, this is ridiculous. And so I had to play it through on easy, and it's like night and day. Like, medium difficulty should be the hard difficulty. And then hard is like, you shouldn't even bother attempting. And then impossible is literally that. I mean, there's just no way. I don't know how I'm even going to beat the game on medium. I still have the save game for it, but my problem is that medium is... You really need to get used to not having aim assist in order to be good at that game. But I imagine just at the beginning of the game, right after the first little quarrel between one miner and a Ultor guard, the one behind them, there's a guard behind that little skirmish going on, who starts shooting at you almost immediately after they're done, fighting each other. I can imagine that one guy behind them shooting me once and killing me instantly on impossible. So just getting past the beginning would be a chore on the hardest difficulty. I mean, if medium is that hard, so it... man, we've come so far with game mechanics, basically, is what I'm getting at. Game mechanics have evolved into better things. Aim assist is absolutely a must for controller anyway. Like I said, I've played games, multiplayer games. I've played Overwatch without aim assist, and it's possible. It just takes a while to get used to it. But we do need those mechanics. There's so many mechanics that are needed in today's video games. And, we have to appreciate where games came from. So games like Red Faction, like Ratchet & Clank, stuff like that, really we need to appreciate those games more, because without them we wouldn't be where we are today. As good as those games were, we have actually, a lot of us, myself included, have looked at some of these old games with fond memories through rose-tinted glasses and forgot entirely what they were like back in the day, because back then it was normal. These days, after playing all the games that we've played, all the games with the more recent updated mechanics, like aim assist, we go back to these old games and we're like, I don't know what I'm playing. Because we remember we have fonder memories of it than, what they actually are. Like I said, the only thing I remember with Red Faction 2 is that I played the local multiplayer with my brothers, and that was it. I don't recall ever finishing the campaign or even starting it. So, that's the thing. But, I had fun. I still enjoyed it. Oh, here we go. Immersive patrols right here. Is that Stormcloak versus Empire? Are we going to see the fight of the century? Ooh, looks like Stormcloak's winning. This one Empire guy. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. Now, we could get involved, but I'm not going to, because I don't want to be a part of either side. Oh, man, they won. Oh. Uh-oh. Reinforcements. And the Empire has a mage with them, so that's going to help them out big time. Dude, it's one Stormcloak against two of you guys. Come on now. Oh, they switched. Oh no. Oh, she's dead. She's dead. There you go. And this one's next. There you go. Okay. They still have more. Here we go. Oh, are they raiding this fort? Is that what's happening? Dude, it's a fort raid. That's amazing. Wait, did I have to go this way? Yeah, I do. I've actually gone through this fort already, obviously. Oh, man. The Empire's taking over. Oh, jeez, there's more. Oh, my God, there's more of them. Look at this. This is so cool. Dude, they're raiding a fort. Wow. Wow, dude. Man, you Stormcloaks got your asses beat, huh? Anyway, like I was saying, bottom line is, appreciate the old games. Go back and play them every once in a while. But let me tell you, I'm happy that we are where we are today with modern gaming. Because, good lord, the old games are frustrating as hell. Playing the first Ratchet and Clank, the remaster, okay, when they brought it to the PS3, nothing was changed except just the game was updated resolution-wise. Maybe some minor improvements to the graphics, but mostly it was just resolution increase. It was frustrating. The first game alone was extremely frustrating because it was so crude by today's standards. You know, sometimes the controls weren't responsive or as responsive as I wanted them to be. The old games were much more calculated. Like, you had to really time your maneuvers just right. And, you know, that sometimes is good. You know, there's a lot of games that do that these days as well, but very few of them. Just about every game back in the day was like that. You had to really think about your maneuvers and your, you know, your movements. Whereas games today, the controls are so responsive, it's like, well, you know, just keep jumping or whatever. Whatever you got to do to avoid getting shot or hit or whatever. There's really not a whole lot of thinking that goes into it. Oh, man. The Aurora Borealis. I'll tell you one thing. If I could see that in real life, like on Earth, not on this fake world, but on Earth, it'd be the greatest thing in the world. I could die then. I believe you can only see it in Alaska, though. Mostly up north, really. Alaska, North Pole. I mean, I'm pretty sure those are the only places you can actually see it. All right, let's mark the visit the museum. Since we're going to be going through here. Hopefully it's open. It is 8:30 p.m. Is that on the other side? It actually only took us 18 minutes, so I was right, like 20 minutes or so. Give or take, you know, what you run into, so on and so forth. Oh no.
Why should I hide from it? This is my family's legacy.
It's the past. Dead oaths on dead lips. Let it stay there.
Why don't you let the man do what he wants? I think this is one I have.
I'm here to lend my magic to the people of Dawnstar.
Cool.
I beg you, don't go into Silas's museum.
Who's Silas? What's this museum?
Silas comes from one of the oldest families in Dawnstar. They have a complicated history. Several of his ancestors belonged to the mythic Dawn, the cult that almost destroyed Tamriel. His family's involvement was only found out well after the crisis had died down, but it still ruined their reputation. They were outcasts. And now Silas is back, and this museum to the mythic Dawn is his way of trying to rebuild his family's pride. It's misguided.
The Mythic Dawn? Who are they?
Not a student of history, I see. It's for the best.
I don't read every
They're a
damn
group that
book,
should be
all right?
forgotten. The only thing you need to know is that they almost destroyed the world, and they were stopped a long time ago.
Well, if that's your synopsis.
That museum is a mistake.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go talk to him anyway, if that's okay with you.
And here comes my first visitor. The Museum of the Mythic Dawn is open, friend.
Museum of the Mythic Dawn?
Yes. My collection of artifacts from a group that toppled an empire. Why don't you come in? You can browse the displays and we can talk. I have a job you look perfect for.
Sounds good.
Let's talk inside. Feel free to look around. Come talk to me when you're ready to discuss that job I mentioned.
I think I've done this mission before.
Did you have any questions about the museum?
Let's
Or
talk
would you
about
rather
this
talk
job
business?
you want done. I started that a little too early.
A little history first. After the Oblivion Crisis, a number of groups cropped up dedicated to wiping out the remnants of the Mythic Dawn. One of these groups found Mehrunes' razor, the artifact of Dagon. They split it into 3 fragments and pledged to keep them apart forever. That was almost 150 years ago, and the pieces are still being kept by the descendants of that group, and they're right here, in Skyrim.
You want me to get these fragments? Those fragments?
At least 2 of the owners, Gunzel and Draskua, are dangerous marauders. And the 3rd owner, Jorgen, I only know he lives in Morthal. Here are my notes about them. I'll gladly pay you for getting the pieces any way you can. No questions asked.
Ooh.
Good luck finding the fragments.
I could spend a bit of time talking to him about all this stuff, but I'm not going to. We have another stop to make. Okay, so with this one... Oh, okay, that's a separate, completely separate thing. Good. So we're just going to go visit the shrine then, which is all the way over there. I have to make it to Winterhold, I think, which, yeah. We're going to have to go back this way and then go that way. Alright then. Give us more time to talk. I think that's what I really enjoy about this series. It's not so much that I get to play Skyrim, which that's a big part of it. But it's also a time for me to, as I've said in the past, air my grievances or just talk to you guys, you know, let you know what's going on and give you my thoughts and ideas on some things, or, you know, really just kind of like it's a podcast in a way with one person. Yeah, I also thought about bringing back my podcast that I did years ago, but not the exact one. Just bring back a podcast. I still have it in my mind. Still want to do it. It would be video game, obviously. Video game centric. And mainly I would just take topics and that have been going on in the gaming industry, and we do it once a week, you know, so that way during the week I can build up stories to talk about. And you know, I don't want to. I thought about maybe also including technology in it, but I don't want to do that, because I think plenty happens in the gaming industry by itself that we don't need to include technology. Ooh, yeah, I thought I had to go up through here. No, we have to go all the way through here. And remember what happened the last time I went to this spot. That fort is dangerous. But we're going to visit the shrine. That may be the end of the episode. I mean, we've got a long way to go here, so it could end up being the end of the episode. But yeah, there's just so many things that I've wanted to do, and I still just I think about all the work that has to go into it, and I just like, I don't know what keeps me from doing it. You know, like the podcast, or like the one video I'm doing for old graphics cards.
Hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish.
I don't have time for your garbage. Okay, thanks game for letting him get a couple hits in. You are a strong thief, but not strong enough for Lydia. Mercy? I don't think so. Right in the spine, bro. That's what you get. I like your stuff, though. That's pretty cool. Dude, the immersive armors mod really gives... I mean, look at that. That is some cool looking armor. The immersive armors mod really gives some cool armors to like such random characters. You know, like the thieves, like that guy, who try and steal stuff from you. Now, what I could have done... Well, actually, it wouldn't make much sense for me to do this, but I was about to say what I could have done is given him what he wanted, then just turned around and killed him. But then I would have been fighting him anyway, so it's just like, what would be the point? And there'd be no guarantee that I'd get what I gave him back. So, no, I'd rather just kill him. I can't really figure out, you know, when this game looks better, during the day or during nighttime. I mean, it's just like, it's so amazing. Especially when you add mods on top of it. It just makes the game look fantastic. But anyway, so yeah, there's just like, there's these projects that I want to do, and for whatever reason, I keep myself from doing them because I've got it in my head, and this goes with for my games as well. When I'm trying to figure out what game to play for streaming, I've got it in my head that, well, if I'm doing this one thing, then I'm not doing that other thing, and so the thing I'm doing now is a waste of time because I could be doing the other thing. That's the mentality that I have, and I hate myself for that because it's like, well, you know, my games aren't going anywhere. I mean, granted, okay, the Steam library, those games aren't exactly yours. You know, it's not like Direct to Drive where you download the entire game and it's on your hard drive. You know, you still need Steam to play your games if you buy them through Steam. That's their DRM. Whereas websites like Direct to Drive, which, by the way, it's awesome that it's back, but it is so late to the game at this point. Like, Steam has taken over, and Steam just makes it easy, you know, but Direct to Drive allows you to have the game like it's yours. That's the way it was before Steam. I think Steam was a thing when Direct to Drive was a thing, but not as many people were using it. I know I used Direct to Drive way back in the day. But when you buy games off of D2D, I'm going to call it D2D because that's a shortened up version of it. They, like I said, they're yours. There is no DRM. Like, you buy them, you download the files, you have all the game files installed on your computer. Unlike, you know, and you can take those files, copy them, and then like bring them to another computer, and boom, there's the game. Or you could install it on a big enough like flash drive or something if you want to attempt to run it. I used to do that with World of Warcraft, actually, because it was a separate download back in the day. Blizzard did not have Battle.net, or the Battle.net app, or Blizzard app is whatever they're calling it now. They didn't have it, so you downloaded it as a separate file. You loaded all their games as a separate file, and you could put that on an external and just bring it with you. So you basically had a portable version of World of Warcraft. It was awesome. I don't think you can do that nowadays, though. I'm pretty sure. I think unless you took and installed the Blizzard app on an external flash drive. Again, one that was big enough. Okay, these games aren't small. You can get like a 64 gig flash drive, I'm pretty sure, and that's plenty of space for at least World of Warcraft. You could probably do it that way. Maybe. You could choose where you can install Blizzard app and all the games and stuff, so I can't imagine that you wouldn't be able to just put it on a flash drive and just bring it around, but I don't know. I could be wrong. I'll have to try that. I honestly want to try that now, but I haven't bought a flash drive in years. The only one I've had for many, and I'm talking many years, this thing's only 8 gigs in size, an 8 gigabyte flash drive. I've had it since I went to college at ITT Tech. The hell's going on with this guy? Oh, he's drinking. Oh, he's drunk. I've had it since I went to ITT Tech, and it's still kicking, still running, kicking, works just the same as it always has. But if I was to get like a 64 gig flash drive, I would love to try that to see if I could install the Blizzard app on the flash drive, put a game on it like Diablo 3, then try it on my laptop, which it wouldn't be able to, but could I plug in the flash drive and run the Blizzard app from there? That is something I definitely have to try. I think I still need to install the Blizzard app, or at least, well, see, that's the question, because when you install the app, it puts it in the start menu and possibly a shortcut on your desktop if that's a thing, if that's what you like to do. I don't like to do that, so, you know, it would be in my start menu. So if I was to move it to a different computer, I don't think it could work, because then there's no shortcut. Who are they fighting? What are they fighting? What's happening here? I'm not sticking around. Ow, that one hurt. That one hurt. These spellcasters do a lot of damage to me, so I'm just going to leave. I don't like sticking around with these guys. They're not fun. That's why I said, remember, oh jeez, and there's another battle, and this dude's just standing here, this hunter. But oh, it's again the Empire and the Stormcloaks going at it, man. I think Lydia's still, she's still fighting. That's why the music is still there. Anyway, because here's what I'm thinking. I could potentially install it. Oh, my water. I keep forgetting I have water over here, and I haven't taken a sip at all, and it's, damn it. I put the water bottle in a koozie to keep it cool, and it's actually decently still cold, but yeah, it's definitely warmed up a bit. She's still in battle. Anyway, so the way I'm thinking is that when you install the program, you know, a shortcut will be put on your start menu or on your desktop or whatever. When you bring it to the different computer, well, it's not going to have that stuff. It'll be installed on the flash drive, but you won't have those shortcuts, which isn't a big deal. If you go through the files, you can just take the executable and make a shortcut. But it'd be interesting to see how that works. Like, could you still pull a old school World of Warcraft? Because that was the coolest part. Wait. Oh, I had to take a turn. Hold on. I gotta go back. Because that was the coolest part. If, like, say, I had World of Warcraft installed, but Jeremy didn't, I could just copy the entire folder for World of Warcraft onto a flash drive, bring it over to his house, and then just copy the file over. Copy the folder over to his hard drive, and bing, bam, boom, he's got the game. Because it, you know, you just signed in with your account. Now, because it's all through one application, you can't. I don't think you can get the files separately. You can go to your account on the Blizzard website, and you could go to each individual game and say download, but I'm pretty sure it still just downloads the Blizzard app. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how it works now, because that is their way of DRM. But it was just so cool to do that back in the day. And then I was reminded of that one. Oh crap! We got a snow bear now. I was reminded of that when Nostalrius was still around, but now, you know, Blizzard had to Blizzard shut them down. Which again, I'm still very sore about that, because it was classic World of Warcraft. The perfect private server. No BS, you know, quick leveling crap or anything. It was classic World of Warcraft. The very first expansion, not even expansion, that's the vanilla game. It was vanilla World of Warcraft. It was fantastic. And Blizzard had to shut it down. And now they're just like, hey, we're bringing out WoW Classic. It's like, yeah, but it's still going to be through Blizzard app. You know, at least with Nostalrius, you downloaded the files, and they were yours. Like, you could do what I just described, transfer them to different computers and stuff like that. Can't do that anymore. Won't be able to. But I did think it was cool that the devs of Nostalrius actually said they released the code to the public, their code that they did, so that people could create their own private servers. Basically, they said they respect Blizzard's decision, but that was also like a giant middle finger to Blizzard as well. Basically saying, okay, well, you can shut us down, but we're going to release our code to the world so they can make their own servers, and now you have more people to shut down. And I just thought that was funny. So as much as they respected Blizzard's decision to shut them down, they still at the same time just threw a big middle finger in their face and said, nah.
Azura has seen your coming, traveler.
I'm sure she has.
It's not curiosity, but fate that has led you here.
Seen my coming? What do you mean?
Azura has given me the gift of foresight. I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this altar long before you were born. You have been chosen.
You're probably the same age as me, woman.
I know it is unexpected, but do not worry. It will all unfold as she has predicted.
Very well. What does Azura need?
You must go to a fortress, endangered by water, yet untouched by it. Inside,
So a fortress buried underwater.
An elven mage who can turn the brightest star as black as night. It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never wrong. I believe the fortress may refer to Winterhold. Ask if they know this elven enchanter.
Or, okay. Nah.
Twilight, guide your path.
Okay, Twilight guide my path. Yeah, sure. Okay, so we visited the shrine. We got a new quest. The Black Star. Now, this is in Winterhold, supposedly, and that's right down there, so that's obviously going to be the closest thing. So I guess we could just waddle on over there. Just go... Yep, nope, just go back down where we came from and just keep on trucking. Come, Lydia, we've got some work to do. Anyway, that was a big tangent. I don't know, I've been thinking about playing World of Warcraft lately, just because Jeremy's been playing Final Fantasy 14, and I have wanted to play that game, but not really as much as I thought. Not right now, anyway. I love Final Fantasy; it's my favorite game series, but with Battle for Azeroth on the horizon, which is the next expansion. I don't want to say it's the last expansion, but it's the next expansion for World of Warcraft. With that on the horizon, and me constantly just playing Overwatch and Heroes of the Storm especially, it's even more apparent to me that I want to play World of Warcraft, because there's so much in it that I haven't experienced just in the last couple expansions. So, the Warlords of Draenor. Like, I barely even really got into Mists of Pandaria. I experienced a couple instance runs, and that was about it. I didn't do any of the raids. There was a lot I didn't do. And then Warlords of Draenor came out. I didn't get that expansion until much later, and I didn't even touch that, really. Oh. You're fighting a goat? Okay. Anyway. Cataclysm was really the last expansion I did anything in. Like, I got to experience the raid and everything. I didn't get the best equipment, but I experienced the raid. But that was the last expansion I really experienced fully. And then every other expansion after that, I just didn't even touch. I went back, I tried it. It was cool. And then I didn't even touch it. World of Warcraft Legion, I really, really wanted to get into that because the Demon Hunter is an awesome character to play. But I didn't really spend a lot of time in that one either. And now Battle for Azeroth is coming out, I believe, this year. I believe it is. And, well, fingers crossed that I have a job by then. Because that is a really long time from now. And if I don't have a job by then, I am so screwed. But anyway, yeah, Battle for Azeroth has gotten me hyped. Just the trailer alone, I mean, it sends chills down my spine because it's so good. It's so good. And I stand by what I said before. If Blizzard... Where am I supposed to be going? Find the Elven Mage from Irenie's vision. Alright, so I'm going to have to talk to somebody. Oh, crap. I have to talk to this woman. You're not going to let me in unless I bribe you.
Bridge at your own peril. The way is dangerous and the gate will not open. You shall not gain entry.
What is this place?
Oh, forgive me. Most who arrive here do so because they have heard of the college beforehand. This is the College of Winterhold, a safe haven for mages in Skyrim, a place of wisdom and arcane knowledge.
Okay, I know that. May I enter the college?
Perhaps, but what is it you expect to find within?
I just wanted to see what it looks like inside. That's funny. I just wanted to see what it looks like inside.
Huh. Humor is often in short supply here. But I sense that perhaps you're after more than just that. It would seem that the college has what you seek. The question now is, what can you offer the college?
Maybe some money.
Not just anyone is allowed inside. Those wishing to enter must show some degree of skill with magic. A small test, if you will.
Yeah. I think we both know I'll succeed here.
No, I'm afraid I don't know anything of the sort.
Curse you, woman. I'll take your test, then.
Excellent. The Flame Atronach is a vital companion for anyone relying on conjuration. Summoning one here would certainly show your skill.
I honestly don't know if I have that spell. Okay, I can do that.
I look forward to it.
I honestly don't remember if I have that spell. Conjuration, nope, I don't have it.
No matter what, the college will endure.
Oh, here we go. This is what I was looking for. Is there an elven mage here that studies stars?
Why specifically stars? Wait, you aren't referring to... No, there's no way you would know about that.
What is it? What happened?
It was a few years ago. A few of the mages got overconfident and were exiled. They had no talent anyway. I hear one of them, Nellikar, still hangs around the frozen hearth. Guess he has nowhere else to go, poor thing.
Speak to Nellikar. Good.
It's been a pleasure.
No, it hasn't. Waste my time, woman. Let's do a quick save.
I'm sorry, could you describe the smell?
Like some horrible monster was turned inside out and then exploded. What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
This is why people have a problem with your college, Nellikar.
He's talking to a guy who's sleeping.
I don't deal with any college. My days at the college are long behind me, but I prefer to stay close by.
I'm looking for an elven mage who studies stars.
Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? We agreed there would be no more questions.
A priestess of Azura sent me.
Azura? Gods, it's all finally coming back to haunt me. What do you know about soul gems?
They're for enchanting, correct?
They are, except the gem is always consumed. They're frail, except for one. Azura's star, a Daedric artifact that allows any number of souls to pass through it. Some of us wanted to find out how. I was working under Malin Varen then. If only we knew what he was really planning.
What did Malin do?
Malin wanted to alter the star. He was dying, disease. He thought he could store his own soul inside, become immortal. It drove him mad. Students started dying. Eventually, the college exiled him. He took a few loyal disciples to Illinalta's Deep and vanished. Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane. Until next...
Okay, he didn't even finish the sentence. Okay. Lydia, thank you. So, I think I've done this mission before. And I think the last time I did it, I actually brought the star to him. Now, he says the Daedra are evil. Where is the star? There. Oh my god. It's all the way down, basically back to Falkreath. And I've already cleared out Illinalta's Deep. Like I said, I've already been to a castle or a fort underwater, and that's the one right there. Because this is where, yeah, I'm all too familiar with this area. Oh man, that is a trek. We won't be able to do that right now. Oh, where is... Not that. Where's this one? That's all the way over in... There's Morthal. Markarth. Oh, close to Markarth anyway. No. Yes. And then... See, there was that one. And then there was... that one right there. Whew. Wow, there's going to be a lot of traveling when doing that mission. I'll tell you what. That'll be like... I don't know if that will be one episode, but it could come pretty close to one episode. But I think for right now, I know it's not exactly 2 hours, but this always kind of happens where we get pretty close. Let's go back into the... Is this the inn? This is the inn, isn't it? Frozen Hearth, yeah. We always get to a point where we have... What are you doing? Why are you sleeping on the floor? Can you not afford a room? Do they just let you sleep on the floor? Freaking weirdo. Anyway, I'm going to sit in the corner here. So, this always seems to happen every time. You know, we get into getting a lot of missions going and everything, and then we get to a mission where it's just... Well... Needless to say, it's long. We've got a couple of them. We've got to go get the Star of Azuna, and then, of course, we have to find those fragments. The Star of Azuna is not going to be only one episode. I think that one, no problem. I mean, we got up here in like 20 minutes coming from Falkreath, so I don't think it'd be a problem doing the Star of Azuna. And then a bunch of other stuff. However, the fragments in that other mission, they're all spread out, and we're going to be doing a lot of traveling. So that might even be half the episode is doing that. But for right now, thank you guys so much for joining me. I really appreciate all the support you guys have shown me. We are so close to 300 subscribers, and I honestly, I'm gonna do a video. I don't know what what I could do that's special other than just to say thank you, but I'll definitely do a 300 subscriber video to show my appreciation for you guys, at least, especially the ones who actually do enjoy the Skyrim videos. I enjoy making them for sure. I just had to really kind of think about it for a little bit, because I wanted to do other projects and I didn't know where I could fit in Skyrim, but I missed it, and I'm glad I recorded this episode and just realized that I do enjoy this. But thank you guys for joining me for this episode, and please join me again in the next episode where we'll pick right back up with one of those missions. They're both going to be lengthy, so we'll have to choose one. And don't forget to check the links in the video description below for all the social media stuff, Facebook, Twitter, and especially the one for Extra Life. I'm trying to raise that $200 for... I'm not going to have that keep going. That's going to drive me insane as well. So trying to raise that $200 for Children's Charity, my local children's hospital. So if you give that a look-see, it'd be great to get some support. Don't worry if you can't donate. If you can't give, it's $200, and we have all year to do it. So we're definitely going to get that, I promise. Kids will not go without money from Gamers Platform this year. But if you can give, don't hesitate to donate. Also, thumbs up, thumbs down, subscribe, or whatever. The lesser important of the things. But yeah, do that if you like this episode. Dislike it if you hated it. Subscribe if you haven't already. And until next time, guys, I'm Adam Wolf. This is Skyrim. And I will see you guys in the next one.